Hey, fellow farmers and other people that know me, I figured I'd do a video on my progress in Forbidden Memories 2. I just hit 20,000 cards in the chest. Boom, right there. And I've got some good drops in that time. It took me... I've been playing for roughly a year. And in that time, I got about 390 hours logged into this mod. Honestly, like, when I first started playing this, back when it came out, you know, there was a lot of jokes like, oh, it's such a stupid mod, you can't win everything, the drop rates are ridiculous. But, especially now that I've come back to it, there have been some version updates and everything. Now it is actually finally possible to get every card in the game. And the drop rates, honestly, like, they're pretty low, but I don't know, there's other things to make those grinds feel worth it to some extent, which is really nice. But yeah, I'll just do an overview of everything that I've won and my progress on duelists. So first, let's start off with Simon. I'm about a third of the way to 3,000, which is needed for the Creator of Light. And I haven't gotten too much here. I still need the Exodia piece that he can drop. Also, I still need Magician of Faith. I was also originally farming him because back in version 1.3.4, which is what I started on for this file, there was this Karibo line, and when you got 250 Karibo would be replaced with Kisetai, and when you got 250 Kisetai, it would go to, I believe, Little Trooper next, and then Spear Cretin, then maybe Unifrog or something like that, then Horn of Heaven, then Fiend Kraken, then the Exodia piece. But in 1.3.5, it's no longer like that. Instead, once you have 250 Karibo, drops will unlock on certain people. So for, let's take the next person, Tayana. Now that I have 250 Karibo, I believe she gets... oh, Servant of Catabolism. That's one I missed in the line. So, I haven't done too much on Tayana, but now that she has a unique, the Servant of Catabolism, I will probably be farming her a little bit more. That's not currently my main focus. So yeah, once you have 3,000 Simon wins, you get the Creator of Light, or you have the ability to win the Creator of Light on SA Tech, assuming you have 130 Dragon Manipulators in the chest, which I will check all my chest requirements later to show you what I have. Next is Karim. He really doesn't have anything useful, so I haven't done too much of him. Probably never will. He doesn't have any uniques. Mahad, I believe, also doesn't have anything worth noting, but I think at the start of my file I farmed him just so that way, like, I can maybe get some more zombies or other good early fusion materials. So probably will never farm him. Plus he got the nice 3-3-3 going on there. Don't want to ruin that. Now we have Ishizu. Once you get Ishizu to 3,000 wins and you have 50 light imprisoning mirrors in your chest, Obelisk the Tormentor will be unlocked on SA PAL. It's actually quite common there, so I probably won't do too much Ishizu until I get the 50 mirrors, just because there's really no point. Plus maybe I'll SA Tech her for the ability for Light Imprisoning Mirror. Presetto I did early on to get some early dragons. I might still do him because he drops Heart of Clearwater and Light Imprisoning Mirror, so I mean, it's not out of the question, but there's no real point to farm him. Marik, I still believe... I don't in terms of getting one of everything, I'm done with Marik. But if I want 3 of everything, I still need one more Spell Striker from him. And I only have one Nekogal number 1. And it only drops on him and Forest Mage. And it's more common on Marik. So I might do a little bit more of him. Thief Pegasus, I probably might never do. The only thing I could realistically see myself farming Thief Pegasus for is Dark Necrofear. Because there are people who it also drops on, but aren't necessarily worth farming. I really don't know what my plan is yet for that card, but I'm hoping that I'll just get it. I'll actually have to check who that drops from. Rex. The only unique that I actually got from him, I believe, is Two-Headed King Rex. So I still need Serpent Knight Dragon, I still need Unstable Evolution. And I'll probably try to go for a couple of the Unstable Evolutions at first, because there's still some cards I can win on SA Tech, like Black Tyranno. That's actually quite a rare card to get. It's only on 2 people, only on SA Tech. So I'll definitely have to do a lot more Rex. Weevil, and then with the good old 69 wins. I still need Insect Queen, but luckily I have all 3 Great Moths. There isn't too much I really need from Weevil, or at least that are exclusive to Weevil. It's really mainly just the Insect Queen, but there are some good BCD drops that I can get. On him, maybe I'll do Forest instead, I don't know. Mai, haven't done too much on Mai, still need pretty much all her uniques. So we'll probably end up BCDing her first to get Harpy Lady, and then depending on my win count, I'll go do POWs for Harpy's Pet Dragon. And, you know, who knows? It's possible that maybe I'll get Harpy Lady Sisters before I actually get Harpy's Pet Dragon. Hopefully not, because it's Harpy Lady Sisters is actually quite rare on my. And I'd rather do it on the other duelist that can drop it, which we'll get to in a sec. Keith was a big pain. It took me pretty much all these duels just to get 2 Buster Ranchers, and in that time I didn't even get a Needle Ceiling, and I'm still looking for Sayaru. So I've done probably like 325 techs, and you know, with how rare Sayaru is, I'm probably gonna need to do another 1,000. So kind of unfortunate, but that's what you just kind of have to do. Also, I still need Gadget Soldier and Ancient Gear Soldier. So I don't know if I'll do that on him or someone else. Hopefully I get lucky with them though. Mako, it actually took me a decent while to get Gladiator Beast Retiari. I think that's how you say it, or how it's spelled. And I actually still need quite a lot from him. I still need Lavalval Chain on Tech, which is pretty rare. I think it's a 4 or 6 or something like that out of 2048. And then I need Great White on POW, which is also, I believe, a 6. Also, now he drops Fiend Kraken, so definitely good reason to farm Mako pretty soon. Bakura, I had everything, but now a drop was added to him. I don't actually remember which one it was, but it was part of the Karibo line added to him. It's probably, it was Spare Cretin. So, also if I'm going for 3 of every card, I'm going to need to farm him a little bit, because I still need at least to win one more, I believe it's, I don't remember if it's Tau the Channer or Dark Artist. I believe it's Tau the Channer though. And then also, I forgot to mention for Weevil, he now drops Kisetai instead of it being part of the line. So I already have 190 Kisetais, so I don't really have to worry about that from Weevil. Kaiba, I got so lucky on. I got 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons in 1,142 duels. Now I'm trying to tech for Blue Eyes Shining, which, you know, definitely not fun. I'll probably still be farming Kaiba into the 3,000s, especially since I'm going for 3 of everything. So I'm going to need to get actually 2 more POW drops. I only have 2 of, even though I guess I could buy it, so maybe I shouldn't worry about it. But I'll need to win at least 2 Blue Eye Shining Dragons. And, yeah, that's not going to be fun. I guess the same goes for Keith. I'm going to need to win 2 Sayarus, which, who knows, maybe I'll get to 3,000 Keith as well. Joey, kind of have a love-hate relationship with right now. So it took me about 550 to 600 duels to get Guilty of the D-Knight. I did also get 2 Blue Eyes, or Red Eyes, Black Dragons in that time. So I guess not the most horrible thing. He now drops Little Trooper, which is pretty nice. I still need Fiend Mega Cyber, but that's pretty rare, so it's to be expected. I've also done a lot of BCDs against Joey. The only 2 cards that I need if I want one of everything is Yamadron and Alligator's Sword Dragon. So honestly, pretty decent there in terms of how many duels I've actually BCD'd, which is like, I don't know, maybe 300 or less. Probably like around 250. Because I have also done techs. The only tech drop I got from Joey was Kunai with Chain. Oh no, also Skull Dice. I did get those 2. The Kunai with Chain was pretty nice. Hoping to get a couple more pretty soon, because they'll help out with Arcana, Night Joker, and Gate Guardian. And yeah, that's pretty much all I need, or have from tech. So still a lot of Joey. Honestly, we'll probably go to 4,000 to 5,000 Joey, probably, because Guilford the Lightning is a 1 on SA Tech only, and I need to win at least 2 of them and buy the 3rd. So yeah, we'll probably end up going past 5,000. So not fun. Pegasus, I didn't actually do... I thought I did more Pegasus than I really did. I pretty much don't have any of his uniques, so honestly, everything is still up in the air. We'll probably end up getting to at least 2,000 before I finish with him. So, still got a long way to go there, but I did get some drops from him, like his BCD drops. Like, I got Playset of Relinquished, I got some of this, got some of that. Not too bad. Para. So, the first 400 were BCDs, I'm pretty sure. I tried to do all BCDs. And I did not... I believe it was stone statues of the Aztecs. I did not win any of them. I had to buy it. It was either that or Rocco Grotto #1. So that's kind of a bummer. But I did 100 techs on Para, or maybe a little less. Around there, though. And I got 3 Megamorphs already. No Ruryoku yet. But I'm not going to be farming Para for that. It's only like a 1. So, not good. Karim second, I haven't done much on at all. But he's the other person that can drop Gadget Soldier. He also has a unique on VCD, which I still need. Flame Viper. So, hoping I get that. Maybe not relatively soon, but maybe by the 400 mark, I would like to have Flame Viper. Because then Harpy Lady Sisters unlocks on all ranks for him, and it is much more common than on Mai, which is weird. So, good luck for that. Tiana second, I haven't done too much of. I've done maybe like 50 to 75 POWs, and the rest are techs. I did get Zeradius and Fairy King Truesdale, which is nice. Still probably going to go for a couple more, just because, you know, playsets. But also, you know, getting closer to 400 before I do the techs is also nice, because then while I'm farming for Mirrors and Shinato, I can also win Archlord Zerato. And, you know, if I win 3 Zerato by the time I get to 2 Shinato, then, you know, it's good. I won't have to buy it. But not much progress on Tiana yet. I've got other things that I need to farm right now that I think would be a little bit more helpful. Ocean, I did a lot to get some of his, like, Mermail Abystius. I actually still need most of his POW drops, actually. I need, let's see, Death Frog, I believe Ocean Dragon Lord was one of them, or Mecha Sea Lord or something like that. I still need from him. So yeah, not great luck there, so probably still going to be farming up to 1,000. Kind of a bummer, but so be it. Segment 10 I haven't done too much on. I've mostly done techs. I did get some things. I don't think I got my wetlands from him, but I think I got one or two of my mirrors from him. I got crab turtle already, which is pretty nice. A couple other things, you know, nothing too much to write home about. I still need all of his PAL uniques and his BCD unique, which is an Exodia piece, which unlocks at 400. So we'll probably just end up PALing him to 400, get the BCDs out of the way, and then go back to PALing. Forest Mage I actually done a lot of. I've done a lot of everything on him, PALs, BCDs, and techs. The techs were for Chain Burst. I ended up getting 2 from him, which was awesome. I still need his Ultimate Insect unique drop. It's an 8, so not quite there yet. I've also done BCDs to get some of the drops him and Weevil share, and also some POW drops. I did actually get a Great Moth from him, which was pretty awesome because it's a 4, so I got it pretty early actually, because I was farming Anubis. This was actually pretty recent. When 1.3.5 came out, the ability to get Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth was unlocked. Before, it was bugged and Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth never dropped. So in this version, it was possible to drop, so I was rushing as hard as I can. I wanted to be the world first person to get Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth. And I did it! I farmed for about 15 hours one day, and I did, in the course of 2 days, or actually I think it was 12 hours, but in the course of 2 days, I got Anubis from 53 wins to 96 wins. And I also did Forest for like 100 duels or something like that. And I finally got Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth. It was pretty nice. Mountain Mage, I believe I farmed for the other portions of like the Berserk Dragon deck. I didn't really go for anything like fancy. I still need, actually, I don't remember if it's 1 or 2 uniques he has, but I'm pretty sure I still need all of them. One of them being Fushio Richie. I don't know how you say it. That's my best guess. So we'll still need to do some Mountain Mage, but for the most part, like, I think that might be the only thing I need left from him. Atenza I haven't done too much. The most I did against Atenza was teching, and I did actually get Yamada Dragon. I'll still need to win another one for playset, but I actually still need all of his POW drops. And the main one that I'm really looking forward to is Sun Dragon Inti, because you need that for the 5-headed dragon ritual, which is also why Yamadron on Joey is such a big deal. It's also a requirement for the ritual for 5-headed dragon. So I'm hoping I get those from these two pretty quickly. Inti is a 2 on Atenza, only after 400 wins, and you need, I believe, 3 Moondragon Kila, or whatever. So, still need a lot on him. Desert Mage, haven't done too much. I still need most of his uniques. Yeah, I actually think I need all of his uniques. So, still have a lot to go here. We'll hopefully get him, I don't know, before 500, or at least 1,000 would be cool. Marquis is actually one of the people I farmed a lot for, because you have to win Kazijin. The other two you can fuse, but Kazijin you cannot. So, I decided that, you know, alright, I'll farm everyone who I knew could drop it. This was before we actually had drop lists of what exactly was definite, and 2, the drop rates. So I just knew it dropped on Marquis. I didn't know the drop rate. So I farmed a couple people, and unfortunately I did not get it on Marquis, but I got so lucky. Instead, I got 3 Ultimate Tyrannos in like 500 duels. It's a 2 on SA PAL. And now that 1.3.5 is out, Berserk Dragon is a drop on PAL, not tech. So it's kind of a bummer because like now I'm gonna have to PAL and get like a 4th Ultimate Tyranno probably before I get Berserk Dragon. But still, it's, you know, still not too bad. Meadow Mage was kind of uneventful. I've done a little bit of everything. Just whatever. I still need all of his uniques. The 2 on PAL, or is it 2 on PAL? It's at least 1 on PAL, 1 on BCD, 1 on, or 2 on tech. Also for Anubis, I did get Cybertech Alligator. I did get 2 Wodan of the Resident of the Forests. So I'm technically completely done with Anubis, but I'm still gonna farm him PAL just to get a 2nd Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth, just so, you know, I can buy the 3rd one. So yeah, nothing interesting on Meadow Mage. I've just done 300 duels. Caprara has been a pain. I pretty much only teched Caprara, and I think maybe like 25 of them have been PALs. So unfortunately, I've done like 425 PALs. I have not gotten any Master of Oz, it's a 4. I have not got any Gate Guardian, it's a 4. I've not gotten any Arcana, it's a 4. And so far no Chthonian Blast, but I mean, that's to be expected. It's like a 12, and it only unlocks after 400. Nothing too bummer about that, but not winning any of the good monsters there kind of sucks. The only thing I won from him was Swords of Revealing Light, which was my first one, but I'm going to win that on a 10 anyway, most likely. So, it kind of sucks that that was the drop I got from him. But Docs. So, what I did for Docs, I think I did like 400 to 500 POWs and either 500 or 600 BCDs. I still have not won Stone Statue of the Aztecs. I had to buy it, like I said. So even after I'm done, I'm still gonna need to BCD him, or maybe Para. I don't know. I still need Hell Centipede from PAL, which is, I believe, a 4. Also, Sangha on Para, Sangha on Para is a 2. Hell Centipede on Docs is a 4. And in terms of teching, still looking for that Ruryoku. Also, I have not won any Exods yet. I bought one, which means I actually will need to win the other 2. They are only a 2 out of 2048, so it's gonna probably suck. But honestly, I'm not too bummed out about my luck. I've only done like 450 techs on Docs, so I wouldn't consider myself unlucky yet. Because, I mean, Ruryoku is a 4. Like, if I can get it before 2,000 duels total, I'll be, you know, fine with that. But that's still a lot of teching to go. Yami-Marik, I believe the main reason I farmed him was to get Garma Sword. Oh, also, another reason why I dueled Docs was because he drops... He's one of the people that drops Kazijin. I actually got Kazijin from Docs. It's a 2. So, it's rarer than on Marquis. But yeah, Yami-Marik, I was having a tough time getting Garma Sword. I believe that's actually why I farmed Pegasus as well, was to get Garma Sword. So I actually have a decent amount of Yami-Marik duels done. And he does have a 3k requirement drop, which is Egyptian God Slime. So I'm actually decently progressed through that, and there's still some things I kind of need to win, like Exodia, but once again, I can win that on attempt. So, I don't know. I'll probably save him for much later. Aknadin. Aknadin just got a recent drop, which actually, before I talk about that, so did Caprara. Caprara got a new drop, which was the part of Exodia that was locked behind the quest, the Karibo quest. So now instead of doing that long line, you just get 250 Karibos, get to 400 duels on Caprara, and then it unlocks. It's a 2 on BCD. So maybe on my failed tech attempts against Caprara, maybe I'll have a chance. I don't know. Aknadin also got a new drop. Black Ship of Corn. It was also bugged in 1.3.4. And it's a 4 on SA POW after you get 400 wins, and you need, let's see, you need 3 of 3 different ships. You need Yomi ship, Ghost ship, and the other ship. I think maybe Fairy Lotus or something like that. So I still have a long way to go, but before now, I had no real reason to farm Aknadin except maybe like Trihorn Dragon, but I could get that on, I believe, either Mountain Mage or Tenza, so it wasn't necessary. But here's where we get to the big grind. Odion. I'm never doing another duel on him. I want this win-loss ratio to stay this. It is the best thing I've done in this game. Unfortunately, I only won 2 Mystical Beast of Circuit, which is the money drop that you want from him. Like, the drop, the only unique he has. It's a 2 out of 2048. I only got 2 of them. However, I did get 1 in campaign, which I might upload that highlight to YouTube as well, because it's a pretty hilarious highlight. It's also kind of sad. I won it in campaign, and then I lost to Yami-Marik II, the Seto third of this game. And, oh, goddamn. That was just, it was brutal. But everything else on Odion, I got. Thief King, I've been farming a lot of recently. I did roughly 500 techs on him, and I have gotten 0. I did get 2 Altar for Tributes, which was a new purple drop for me, which was nice. It was nice. But unfortunately, no Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon drop. It's a 4. No Gate Guardian drop. It's a 4. No Chthonian Blast drop. I'm not too bummed about that. That was only like 137 duels. Actually, probably closer to like 130 because of failed techs or whatever. So, no Chthonian Blast yet, but that's not too bad. Yami-Marik II, I finally got my first ritual monster, my good ritual monster, on Yami-Marik II. I got Arcana Knight Joker about like 10 to 20 duels before this one. I got it in like the 110s. I haven't done too much on. He's kind of a pain to farm, at least much more than Thief King Bakura. And, you know, I really just want that Blue Eyes Ultimate right now, and his chance is only a 3. His Arcana drop is a 4. I don't believe he drops Chthonian either, so I'll probably farm him once I have like a lot of Gate Guardians, and I want to have a better chance of getting something that I don't need, or that I do need. Diabound, I've done a lot of to get some of his POW uniques. I actually still need Blaze Phoenix. It's kind of a bummer. I think 500 were POW attempts, and the rest were tech attempts. So I've probably finished roughly 325 techs. Still no Cyber End Dragon, which is a tech unique to him. It's a 4. Still no Gate Guardian, it's a 4. And now Torrential Tribute was lowered. It used to be a 3,000 requirement drop. But now it's actually only 400, which is interesting. It's the only blue with a 400 requirement, so that's something noteworthy. Also, for Yami-Marik II, you need to own a Slifer in the chest and a Blue Eyes Ultimate in the chest, and you need to BCD him after getting 3,000 wins to get the Winged Dragon of Ra. But yeah, Diabound, I still have a long way to go on him. Probably will get over 2,000, not surprisingly. Zork, for how weak my deck is, I'm actually doing pretty good against Zork. Maybe I'm just getting lucky. I haven't won anything too great yet, But I'm hoping that like by duel 2000 I'll have my other two Ancient Gear Golems. I won one of them on Docs Tech, which is kind of a bummer because it's a 4 as well as Ryoku. And yeah, you know, getting the 2 before 2000 would be good because then I could start teching. And my plan is I would like to get one Ancient Gear, Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem before 3000. Have another Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem by the time I get 3 5-headed dragon, which I told you the requirements before for Ritual. You also need 3000 wins, and it's an SA Tech drop. It's actually pretty common. It's a 14. Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem is a 2. So hopefully I get my second Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem by the time I have 3 5-headed dragons, and I'll just buy the third one. Also on POW though, he drops Dragon Master Knight, which is a new drop to 1.3.5. It's a 2-1 SA POW. You need 1 Ultimate in chest, 1 Blackluster Soldier in chest, and it's a 2 out of 2048. So honestly, I would not be surprised if my Zork count got above 6,000. Because, yeah, I'm going to be farming a lot of Zork. And then a Tem. Tem was a big pain. I got 2 of my Gaga Gigos, Gaga Gigo the Risen, before 1,000 duels. I think I got them like around 600 to 700. It's pretty nice. But then I didn't get my third one until like 2,700. So I've been doing a lot of duels, POWs, and techs with only 2 Gaga Gigo the Risens. It was painful. I'm so glad that's done. I'm so glad I'm at 3,000. Slifer is now unlocked. We're all good. Also, another thing about Zork, once you own every single other card in the game as a card, like not just in library, like as a fusion or ritual, you can win Horokti. It's a 1 out of 64 chance. But in order to do it, you have to ritual summon Horokti, which wins you the game instantly. And yeah, only after you win by that do you have the 1 out of 64 chance to do it. So it's like a really weak BCD. And it's just, oof. It's going to be a lot of fun trying to do that. And I actually have a plan for that. I'll tell you in just a sec. So yeah, Atem, I've done like 50 techs against him. Actually, before I went to 3,000, I did a couple techs for fun. I figured, why not? And I actually got Valkyrion and Magic Cylinder. Magic Cylinder is whatever, but Valkyrion is pretty cool because, I mean, a 3,500 ritual monster, you know, that's pretty nice. So, just to quickly finish out the video, I'm going to just do a quick scroll through everything I have. Also, my current tech deck. It's a pretty standard one. I really like the Serpentine Princess in this because it goes with Wetlands, and it's a ritual monster, and it also goes with Legendary Ocean, which is really good with Gishki Zilgigas because you can... Zilgigas is really good for teching because you could just put it in defense and it has 0 defense. And like even if you equip it up by 2,000, it'll still be a 5,200 with 2,000 defense, which is still, especially by the later guys, it's always going to be attacked. So yeah, pretty standard tech deck. So yeah, 3 blue eyes. Almost maxed out on Hitatsumi. Thank you, Anubis. Fairlimp, I'm also pretty close on maxing out. The maximum is 250. All the Exotic pieces I still need. 6 summon skulls from Atem. It's pretty rare. It's actually needed for Berserk Dragon. Or is it Berserk Dragon? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you need to have like 2 of them or 3 of them in order for it to be unlocked as well. So make sure you have that. Also, for perfectly ultimate Great Moth, you need 3 Great Moths. Oh yeah, I think this might have been the one. I think I had to buy this. Because I only have 1! Woohoo! Still only 1 king-headed, twin-headed, or 2-headed Dark Eradicator Walk. Got some from a Tem. Actually, you know what? Let me do this by... I'll just go over some of the rare stuff. Or the more powerful stuff. I bought my Dragon Master Knight because it wasn't obtainable at the time. I got 2 Master of Voss from Diabound, 1 Arcana, as I said. I got 2 Ultimate Obedient Fiends from Zork so far, which is actually pretty nice. It was cool to win that card. 1 perfectly Ultimate Great Moth. I'm happy about that. Plenty of MBDs. Steel Gigas. XX Saber Gothams I actually like. It's still just the 1. I won one of these from Thief King Bakura, which actually really hurt because it's the same drop rate as Gate Guardian or Blue Eyes Ultimate. It's kind of a bummer. Blue Eyes, got them all. Metal Zoa, I actually got quite a decent amount. Yep, there's the 3 Ultimate Tyrannos. Woohoo. Oh, I actually still only have 2 Tyrant Dragons. I'll probably end up getting the 3rd one, trying to get the Blaze Phoenix from Diabound. Yep, won this from Zork. So I'll probably get a couple others while getting to 3K. I won 6 of these from Pharaoh Attempt. It is a 2 out of 2048. I got 6 in 3,000 duels. However, Gaga Giga with Arisen, it's a 6 out of 2048. I only got 3. I barely got 3. Dark Sage, I also got 6. It's a 4. Doom Kaiser was a good strat for a while. I got this from... also, that's nice spacing on the text there. Got this from Zork as well. Still need that last one. Metal Armor Bug, I still need. I actually got one of. I believe I got one of these from Anubis, which is a 4. Same rate as Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth, but I didn't have it unlocked at the time, so that's fine. Cyber Twin Dragon, I managed to get 3. Was it from Atenza? Wingweaver, I got from Atenza as well. That was a nice one to win. Not one of the rarest ones. Oh, I got plenty of big claws. It's an 8. Endymion, I believe, is also a 4, and I got 7 of them. Yep, there's my 1 Yamada Dragon, 3 Great Moths. Some other neato stuff. Still need 1 Frostosaurus. I got this from Zork recently. We'll probably get a couple others. Crab Turtle I got from Sekhmetin. I'm glad I got 3 of these. Kind of nice to have that out of the way. I actually got 4 Cybertech Alligators from Anubis. It's pretty crazy. I got some Chakras. Still need Victory Dragon, 1 more. Hopefully I won't get though. Still need the 2 Kazagens, and I need... I still need Suijin as well. Actually, now that I think about it. And I still need Sangha. So... still need a lot there. I'll probably end up buying this because I don't think I'll ever want to POW Kaiba again. No, actually, I'm going to have to POW Kaiba. Not for these, but for Dragon Queen of Tragic, I have 1. And it's only on him and Thief Bakura Tech. And they're the same rate. So I might as well do it on Kaiba. So I might actually get a 4th Blue Eyes White Dragon. Red Eyes Be Dragon. I still need to do Joey anyway, so I'll probably get some of that. Got some of this. This actually is not rare on Yami-Marik II, and this is not rare on Thief King, so pretty cool to get this. Apparently this is actually the strongest Wetlands user that isn't one of the all-equippers, like Gaga Giga the Risen, Obelisk the Tormentor, Relinquished, and Mystical Beast of Circuit. So that's interesting little fact. Yeah, more uninteresting drops. Yep. Got one of these. Still need more. So yeah, let's just quickly check My library count, we are 666 out of 722. Made good progress. A lot of these were like fusions that I did, like I randomly fused Breath of Light, Warrior Elimination, Salamandra. So if we actually looked at my real count without any fusions or rituals, I'm probably at like 600. So out of the remaining cards, I probably still need to win like 120-ish, maybe 125. And then let's also look at how many star chips I have. Leave them at like, okay, 14,000. The next card I think I'm going to buy is probably the Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem. It costs roughly, I believe, 25,000. So I'm barely over halfway there. But I figure it's pretty good to get a 4K attacker as soon as possible. Because right now I only have Dragon Master Knight and 2 Master of Oz. None of them are ritual monsters, which is a big bummer. Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem would be really nice to have. It also works with 7 completed, and that would actually boost it to be over a 5K attacker, just barely. So Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem would be wonderful to have. So, real quick before I end the video, I'm gonna just say what my future plans are for this game. I will probably do a small update video every roughly, I don't know, maybe 2,500 duels in the chest. I don't know how many that will actually be. Maybe if it's too long, I'll do it every 1,000, just as like a quick update every other week or every week maybe. And, you know, say what drops I got. I'll also, for particularly good drops, like maybe Ultimate, I'll probably upload them as a separate video. Just because, you know, that's kind of the standard for these now. So, I think it would be good to do. Other than that, in terms of who I'm actually going to be farming, my main plan right now, get Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. I want Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, I need it. If I get 2 Gate Guardians before I get 2 Blue Eyes Ultimate, maybe I'll move somewhere else, I don't know. But that's the main plan for right now. Will probably be my goal for honestly the next week or 2. Then after that, I'll hopefully have like a couple of 4K attackers, maybe 1 Blue Eyes Ultimate, 1 Cyber End, and then maybe a couple other good ritual monsters like Gate Guardian, Arcana, maybe get some more Cyber End or Ultimates. And then I'm going to farm Zork. I'm going to farm Zork like it's nobody's business. I'm just going to farm him. Gonna get him to 3K. Gonna try and get my 3 Ancient Gear Golems. Gonna ritual summon Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem. And try and win that ASAP. I'm gonna try and win another one ASAP. Gonna try and win 3 5-headed dragons. And then go to POW. I'm gonna POW Zork for 3, or my last 2 Dragon Master Knights. So once I'm done with like Thief King Bakura, Diabound, Yami-Marik II, maybe Caprara, it's just gonna be all Zork mostly. I might do a few other stuff just to keep it nice and spicy. But yeah, and my large goal, which is gonna be the exciting part, I am going to save winning all the gods. I'll have their requirements unlocked, but I'm going to save all the gods, actually winning the gods, for the very last 5 cards. So, and I'm going to try and do a 24-hour stream of winning those cards. So, I'm going to try and win Slifer, Ra, Obelisk, the Creator of Light, and Horok in one single stream. That'll probably be the most exciting thing I ever attempt. But it's still a long way away. Honestly, probably still... I'll still be over 1,000 hours in this file before I actually get there. So, if you have any questions, I'll probably have an FAQ in the description. Also, I will have a link to my farming plans in the description. Other than that, hopefully we see some good drops soon. I'll see you all later.